Welcome to Darkroom Discipline. Most people aren't lazy because they are weak. They are lazy because their entire life is built to collapse the moment they get tired, sick, or overwhelmed. Here's the pattern most people miss. Your brain isn't designed for constant high-intensity performance. Yet ambitious people build their entire identity around difficult, demanding work, career, side projects, fitness, all pushed to maximum. When everything you do requires peak focus and full control, what happens the day your energy crashes or life throws chaos at you? You can't jump out of a car going 200 miles an hour. That's when motivation dies and the "I'm just lazy" story begins. Jordan Peterson has spoken about learning this the hard way. After periods of serious illness, nearly everything he'd built his life around was high demand: clinical work, writing, lecturing, running companies. All of it required him sharp, controlled, fully present. When he wasn't at full capacity, there was no softer landing, no easier entry point, no way to rebuild momentum without massive effort. That's the hidden trap. Most ambitious people treat leisure and play with quiet contempt. They watch someone enjoying a slow afternoon, a hobby with no stakes, and think, what a waste of time. That contempt is dangerous. It stops you from building the one thing that could save you later. The people who stay motivated for decades aren't the ones who only do hard things. They deliberately keep a wider range of skills, a sport they play just because it's fun, something creative that doesn't demand perfection, a simple ritual that brings calm without requiring performance, conversations that refill the tank instead of draining it. These aren't distract irons. They are recovery systems. They give you somewhere to land when life gets heavy, and they keep your identity intact when the high-stakes parts of your life become temporarily impossible. Train yourself only for maximum difficulty, and you become fragile. One setback and the whole structure shakes. Build both intensity and ease into your life, and you become anti-fragile. You can still push hard when energy is high, but you also have pathways that keep you moving when it's low. Now, before you dismiss this as an excuse to slack off, it isn't. The test is simple: does the activity actually restore you, or does it numb you? A walk that clears your head is recovery. 3 hours of mindless scrolling that leaves you more drained than before isn't. Real recovery leaves you with more capacity, not less. Motivation isn't a trait you either have or don't. It's the output of a system that matches how human beings actually work. Most people stay stuck because they only know one mode: grind or collapse. The ones who stay driven for decades learned a second mode: play, restore, rebuild, then return stronger. So start today. Look honestly at how many of your regular activities demand near-perfect energy and focus from you. Then pick one low-intensity habit that still feels meaningful but doesn't demand everything, something light, something without pressure. Protect it the way you protect your ambitious goals, because the day your high-intensity systems need a break is coming for everyone. The people who built softer pathways in advance keep moving. The ones who only knew how to climb sit at the bottom, wondering why they suddenly feel so lazy. You don't overcome laziness by forcing more willpower. You overcome it by designing a life that still works when willpower is low. Stop treating rest and play with contempt. Start building the full range of skills that keep you in motion for decades, not just the next 30-day challenge. The people who look unstoppable aren't superhuman. They simply refuse to make every part of their life difficult. If this hit you, Like this video and subscribe to Darkroom Discipline. We build people who last, not just people who sprint. Comment balance if you're adding one restorative skill this week, and share this with someone still stuck in the grind or collapse cycle. Your future self will thank you for building a life that survives the hard seasons.